Welcome to Cruisin' Through History with Joe Hafner for Tuesday, January 1st, 2019. Today, of course, is the first day of the first month of the Gregorian calendar, year, I should say, AD 2019 being a common year. It's also the 243rd year of American independence, and it will be year 6732 of the Julian period, a time frame consisting nearly of 8,000 years that began at noon on Greenwich Mean Time, January 1st, 4714. Today is the 100th anniversary of the establishment of Acadia National Park in the state of Maine. It was previously named the Maine's Sierra de Mont National Monument, I hope I got that right, on this date in 1916, but was renamed Acadia National Park by an act of Congress in 1929. The park was officially established at Lafayette National Park, again on this date in 1919. Also going on today, nearly 73,000 people are expected to be crammed in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans for the annual All-State Sugar Bowl, the 85th annual event, now part of the College Football Playoff Series. The Sugar Bowl originated in 1935. A reminder, Be Kind to Food Service Month begins today. Start the new year off with a resolution to be kind to your hardworking waiter or waitress. This month's goal is to establish a positive relationship between food servers and the dining public. It was proclaimed by the state of Tennessee. And it's Book Blitz Month. Focuses attention on improving authors' relationship with the media in order to create a best-selling book. Free book PR evaluation is available. Again, it's the start of Book Blitz Month, which runs through January 31st. Did you know that there are more than 5 million children in the United States who have been impacted by a parent's cancer? They have either lost a parent, has a parent undergoing treatment, or has a parent who is a survivor. Well, these children, sometimes overlooked in a parent's cancer journey, suffer lifelong consequences, including isolation from peers, lower academic scores, and assumption of adult roles far earlier than they are ready to take on. Well, this month's goal is to bring a heightened understanding of their needs and tips to support these children to school counselors, teachers, mental health professionals, as well as families and friends of the children impacted by a parent's cancer. For more details, go to campkesem.org. That's campkesem.org. Kesem, by the way, is spelled K-E-S-E-M. campkesem.org. In some stale bits of history, the first major revision since 1909 of laws governing intellectual property in the United States was signed by President Ford on the state in 1976. It took 2 years for it to go into effect. The Act, Public Law 94-553, contains substantial revisions of the principles governing acquisition and duration of copyright and deals with issues that have been raised in recent years concerning photocopying and the use of copyrighted works by public works broadcasting and cable television systems. First baby boomer was born on the state in 1946. Kathleen Casey Wilkins, born at 1 minute after midnight at Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, was the first of almost 78 million baby boomers born between 1946 and 1964. Mary Shelley's classic, groundbreaking horror novel, Frankenstein, or The Modern Prometheus, was published anonymously on this date in 1818 in London, England. The tale of scientist-inventor Victor Frankenstein and his creature has enthralled readers for generations and spawned countless adaptations in many mediums. John Edgar Hoover was born on the state in 1895. Born in Washington, D.C., he led the Palmer Raids and was director of the FBI from 1924 to 1972. During his time as director, Mr. Hoover practiced modern investigative techniques, improved FBI agent training, and increased FBI funding through Congress. He died May 2nd, 1972, in the nation's capital. The National Environmental Protection Agency, or Policy Act of 1969, established the Council on Environmental Quality and made it federal government policy to protect the environment, went into effect on this date in 1970. And a few other items to tell you about. Today, of course, is New Year's Day. It's a legal holiday in all states and territories of the United States and in many countries across the world. The world's most widely celebrated holiday. And finally, going on today, it's the Rose Bowl game in Pasadena, California, presented by Northwestern Mutual. The Rose Bowl football game has been a New Year's event since 1902. Michigan defeated Stanford 49-0 in what was the first postseason football game called the Rose Bowl since 1923. It's preceded each year by the Tournament of Roses Parade. Features champions from the Big Ten and Pac-12 conferences. If the conference champion is selected to participate in the college football playoff semifinal, the Rose Bowl game will then select the next best team in the conference. A few celebrity birthdays today include Glenn Big Baby Davis, born on the state in 1986. Basketball player, born in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Also, actress Holliday Granger, born on the state in 1988. Remember her from Jane Eyre, born in Manchester, England. Again, 31 years ago today. And Don Novello, comedian, Saturday Night Live, turns 76 years old today. And that, my friends, is a run through history for Tuesday, January 1st, 2019.